Merry Christmas, Google. Cheers. Salut. Nozdrovia. Now, as you'll tell by whatever title I choose later, you probably already know what I'm doing. I want to clear up some confusion in my channel before it turns into some kind of flame war. I had some really poor comment from one person, but then another person who seems to be very just curious uh, made me realize that a lot of people don't understand my situation. Not that they need to, but since the confusion's out there and I caused it, I need to correct it because I want all of you to follow me. I want all of you to enjoy what I do. But if you don't take offense. Move on. Shut it off. I'm not for everybody. And not always will my life make sense to anybody because I'm not here totally exploring my life. I'm trying as best to entertain while teaching about medical marijuana. That's mostly the reason for my channel. But let me tell you all this, especially as it comes to Christmas, because I made a mention the other day that I was kind of sad. I have no tree up this year, not yet, or maybe at all. Um, Couple of days before Christmas. This part isn't unusual. I haven't done my shopping yet. I always leave it till last minute. And in fact, being disabled, the last couple of years, my wife has done my shopping for me. Uh, but, and now this is something that maybe some of you don't know. For years and years, I celebrate Christmas as everyone celebrates Christmas. I have been through three or five different religions because of different women in my life, different situations during my life, and just studies. I love to study. I read a lot. So, a decade ago, a decade ago, I met a Russian, a young Russian, and I married her and brought her over here. To marry her, I became Russian Orthodox. Russian Orthodox do not celebrate Christmas like we do or when we do. So, right away, a decade ago, I almost stopped celebrating Christmas in the Western way. The Russian way is Christmas is January 6th, you have a nice family meal, and you go to church. That's about it. Their big present exchange of the holiday is New Year's. New Year's is a big event right from the adult to the kid, staying up late and yeah, drinking, 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 drinking. Well, years and years of this went on, and I kept wanting to hang on to a little bit. First, let my son, because 3 years into the marriage we had a child, let my son understand the Western Christmas while still I have three other children and five grandchildren, soon to be six, who celebrate the 25th. And I believe in full knowledge. So I started small celebrations on the 25th. And we've continued that. We have had a somewhat presents on New Year's, but a few presents on Western Christmas. Now comes this Christmas, my first Christmas without my wife, my first Christmas without my son living in this house. And I'm confused. It's a natural confusion. Do I go back to my old Western ways that I'm 54 years old? Only a decade of my life has been spent as a Russian Orthodox. The rest, 44 years, I celebrated Christmas on the 25th. The tree that I do have, yes, I have a tree, everybody. It's a huge white tree that an unnatural, not a real tree, that I bought the first year that I got married to my wife because she wanted a tree and she wanted it to be white. We've used that tree every year. It's a heavy tree. I cannot put it up. I have no help. Every year she helped me put it up. She did most of it. And now I just can't. So I did not. That is why I have no tree. I have a little tiny fake tree and I may put it up because to me, this is I've been struggling with, isn't this an opportunity to show my child that the tree has nothing to do with Christmas? I'm sorry who, to my follower who said that a tree has a lot to do with Christmas. Well, it only has a lot to do with tradition around Christmas and certain traditions. And we can change traditions, we can mold traditions, we can do what we wish with our families as long as we aren't hurting the child. I know my child's going to have New Year's and Russian Christmas with his mother. He's going to have Western Christmas with me. First time. So it's a big, confusing state. I'll probably bring the small tree up. We're going to have a few presents. It's going to be the way I believe Christmas should be. And since I don't get them during the Russian one, it'll be my Christmas, regardless of how I wanted to celebrate it. So circumstance drives a fair amount of what I'm doing. My own disability, my inability to put up a tree by myself, drives more of it. I hope that that does free up some of the misunderstandings about my Christmas. I I said when I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, I say it because I believe in Christmas. I don't necessarily believe in the Bible, but I believe in Christmas. I am a spiritual person. And so from me to you, I can only wish what I believe in. So I wish you the best. You can wish me a happy Kwanzaa or a wonderful Wigglesworth. I don't care what you wish me, as long as you wish me best, because I wish you the same. Salut, Joyeux Noël, Stom Rojdestvom, which is Russian. I'll try a few more, but Merry Christmas, everybody. And I do wish you the best. I really do. I don't want any strife on my channel. My channel's a hippie channel. It's a channel about love. If too many people argue, they have to go because that isn't the hippie way. Cheers, peace, love, harmony.